You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, welcome to the roast and toast of Tim Jones, the great Tim Jones. Thank you everybody for coming out. My name is Tu Yang, if you guys don't know that. My better friends know me as Steel. Yeah, so at this moment I would like to call up my fellow roasters to the front. Cody, could you please join us at the roast table? Matthew?
Bring your speech,
And
man.
Michael?
Is that on your phone?
Yeah.
That was certainly on your phone.
And most importantly, what we need to do here is we need to call up the roastee. Tim, please come up here and join us on your throne.
Go on, baby. Are you gonna fit me?
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, it's good. Oh.
Yes.
Let's hope.
Don't destroy his beautiful mane. He looks like the Pope. I'm a freaking Pope. Yeah.
Should be heavier. Exactly.
So I've had an opportunity to work with Tim for two plus years now, and I've had a lot of good experiences working with you, and a lot of the people who have also worked alongside you have also noticed some of the quips that I've noticed myself. So
Yeah, there's probably quite a few.
I think I wrote some down.
It's just not a book.
We're ready.
So first and foremost, one of the things that I need to bring everybody up to speed about is the term vortex. Now the dictionary defines this as a verb. It is an effect in which something draws into itself everything that surrounds it. And so one of the things that we came up with in the mold assembly area was called the Tim vortex. And basically what this is whenever Tim talks to you, and he has you stuck in his vortex, okay? So,
It's like a black hole.
Very true.
come on.
Very true.
Scott, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I was just in there earlier.
So, Caleb, I know we don't know each other, but I love your father. He's really cool and stuff like that. So I hope you don't take any offense to any of this stuff
I
that
don't
we
think
say.
it's right or gun. So yeah.
So an example of Tim's vortex is whenever we went to Micro Center and we picked up all the computer parts for Tim's computer, and I was helping him build this computer. And as I was building, Chow was caught in the Tim vortex, and this was pretty late at night too. So Chow was sitting there talking to Tim. Tim was explaining something about Dark Souls, a video game called Dark Souls, to Chow. And I believe I started building this computer around 8 o'clock or so, and next thing you know, it's like 11 o'clock, and I turn and I see Chow and Tim, and Chow's just in this state of... And Tim doesn't understand some of the physical cues that you use in order to try to get away. So whenever you're talking to Tim, he's continuing to talk, and you do this thing where you... Oh, yeah, you're still talking. So I've taken it upon myself in order to just walk away whenever Tim starts talking. Another funny anecdote of Tim is whenever I explained to him this great thing in Cleveland, Ohio. It's called I came up with this ridiculous story about how Pepsi can be bottled in the town of Cleveland, Ohio, using pure sugar because, it's so clean, the water's so clean there. I told him the device was called a Cleveland steamer, and I advised him to go look it up on Google, and he's so innocent, he pulled it up on Google, and he said, "Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for." to him that a Cleveland steamer was a sexual act.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yes, it is. So,
I got a clue on that too.
Michelle was a witness.
That's all I was doing, and I'm going, you're like,
So since Tim is going to Canada, the land of Canada, I came up with a short list of things that you're going to miss in the U.S. Yeah, Kayla, you'll definitely be one of them. The United States superior healthcare system. Real money that is not colored like Monopoly money. Bacon and not ham. The imperial system. Freedom. We don't have to deal with moose. And no egg. Here's some quick quips that I came up with. Tim, you lack so much tact when speaking with people. It is only rivaled by Calvin's obsession with Asian women. You actually like Nickelback.
I do.
You drink so much caffeine, Pepsi probably bottles your urine as Mountain Dew. You talk so much, people avoid you in order to retain their hearing. Your hair is so well maintained that I believe you go to the salon and point at a picture of the Backstreet Boys and says, "Hey, I want to look like that."
Never. Have I done that?
When you tell me that you like riding horses, I imagine the horse is powered by your words of criticism.
No, I'm just kidding.
You moved to a different country to get married. Don't you know half of all marriages end up lasting forever?
Yeah, I didn't want to go that way.
You're so cranky, I wouldn't be surprised to find out Grumpy Old Men was a biography of you.
I'm working on it.
During the zombie apocalypse, your weapon of choice will be your life story. Sadly, it will be just effective against the living. Tim, you're so pale. There's this thing called the sun. And your ass looks fat in those jeans. So when you're back in Canada and have built your igloo to protect you from the cold, the bears, and hockey pucks, I hope you remember to your friends in the South and to keep in touch. Because we all love you, no homo. And there's this really cool thing that you should Google. It's called a donkey punch. I heard it's a really great drink. Thank you. So I'm going to call Cody up to the stage. Cody's shaking his head. No, Matt's the tail end. Michael, get up here.
Alright.
Woo! Michael! Give him a hand of applause.
Just like
Can you read that?
So, I'm not happy that you're leaving.
Oh.
Very not happy. Mainly because I think Matt's going to be taking over for you.
And you teach it.
That's a problem.
Don't answer, Tim, you're the speaker.
I'm sorry, but that's a problem. A very, very big problem.
Hey, you left.
We're already losing molds constantly. We may as well just throw away the computer system. Say, fuck it, we're done. No point, because we've already lost probably another 100 molds in the first week that you've been doing it.
It's true.
I just don't want to know.
That's not my fault.
I'm also quite sure that you're dipping out right now. It's a very convenient timing for you to get back, since the elections are going on. I can only assume you're part of the Green Party or the NDP. The Green Party obviously is the Green Party. It's all that they worry about. And don't ask about the NDP. Sarah had something she wanted me to mention. Not the first time she met you, but when we were over building Matt's computer.
Mhm.
She remembers hearing you and she wasn't even like halfway up the stairs yet. Through all the walls, all the doors in my apartment, she could hear your voice over anything else. You, I think it's a good thing. We like to be considerate. I know we're not Canadian. I'm sorry.
It's the environment.
Yeah, it's a Minnesotan thing. We try to be quiet. Probably my most fondest memory of you is that one time where you and Cal were arguing about God only knows what. And I'm standing at the table. I'm about to build a mold, realize that I don't have any components. You're right there, Cal's right there. I can't turn around because then I'm going to be in the middle of it. It starts escalating. I hear screaming. I'm flashbacking back when I was a kid. Mom and dad are screaming left and right. I don't know what to do. I just stand there. I see two. He hops on the forklift and just, he's gone. He doesn't want to be anywhere near us.
That wasn't the first time.
I thought I might cry. I know you're going to be a little bit sour about what Steele said to us. Please don't start any more fires in Canada. Really suck.
Oh, they all do.
I like my air to be clean. And last thing, I did always think you were going to be the one to shoot the plant. I'm really happy that you're gone now, because I don't have to be worried about getting shot up.
I think I'm psycho.
Go, Cody!
Alright, Tim. Woke up this morning, I just wrote this little something for you.
You're not gonna dance, will you?
I'm not gonna dance, but I do. But I just want to let you know I love you, and I've really enjoyed working with you over the past month that we have. Alright. It says, Tim Jones, the grouchy, grumpy man that seemed to always have to stick up his ass and worked in the back. I came here to tell you now that for once that not us, but you are the retard of the day.
Awesome.
Working alongside of you these past months have been the worst months of my entire life. Because I've had to come to work and watch you sip coffee and probably complain more than a pregnant woman giving birth.
How many of those you see?
What?
How many of those have you seen?
No, but I know they probably complain. Alright. If there was to be a Guinness World Record to be given out for someone who complains and uses the word retard the most times in one sentence, no questions asked would go to you.
It should be in there.
Tim Jones will agree, but he really likes to get grinded on by other guys in and outside of the workplace.
No, that was
Nobody knew.
you and Steele.
Two can vouch for me on that one.
Let's just think it's the real. It's you two that like to grind each other.
Nah, I started smiling.
Yeah.
Alright. It says, if I've learned anything from Tim while working at Protolabs is that if he's to be seen on a forklift, make sure to be nowhere to be seen, because YOLO is written all over his forehead and no fucks are given back. At heart, I feel like he has to get laid. Thank you.
So I'm really bad at being mean like Cody is.
Oh, you can try.
But I'm gonna do my best. And I don't know how to follow up on that. That was just like a lot. But Tim, when I first saw you, and on probably my 4th day on the job, I see this old guy coming running at me and yelling that I was building stuff wrong because George was telling me everything, and you told me straight to my face, don't listen to George, he's really bad at his job. And I was thinking to myself, who do I listen to? Because I don't know who's in charge, and that was quickly determined by you. Because you can't compete with someone who complains and shuts everyone down so fast. And I know we're beating a dead horse with Tim and his complaining, but man, it's ridiculous. I mean, I don't understand how someone puts a bolt on the table and they walk away.
and you come over and you see this bolt, you lift it up into the air and you go, who put this here? It doesn't belong here, and you get so mad. And you put the bolt where it should be, which isn't a bad thing, but man, it's a bolt. It's messy back there. It's okay. You can't make it perfect.
Look at Scott, he knows what's up!
And poor Scott and Rob, they'll come back to drop off a mold and they'll get caught in that vortex. Sure enough, there's 4 presses going down and they're still caught in a conversation with you about Skyrim. Man, I don't know anyone who has as many hours logged into that game as this guy right here, Tim. If he put in as much time into Skyrim as he did for curing cancer, we would have the cure for cancer months ago. But in all seriousness, Tim, you were pretty amazing to work with. You knew everything that you were doing, you knew how to do it efficiently, and there was no one greater than you with the forklift. I don't care. You step away from him, and he does his magic. And so now we have a term, also called, well, named after you, not the Tim Vortex, which everyone knows about, but we call it Tim Jonesing with the forklift. Steele's almost got it, he's not quite there yet. What Tim Jonesing is, you get the pallet with all the molds on there, and you're ready to put it away. You shove it in, and then you gotta go to the next one, right? And so say that's 2 more higher on the shelf and behind you. He'll just do that so quick, he'll have the forks in the air and just slide right in there instantaneously without skipping a beat, without looking around, and he will grab that next pallet. And so now you have something to strive for, Steele, before you can really get that title of Tim Jones in it.
I left my mark on the forklift.
But we think you also cursed the forklift. No. Now, whenever someone gets on the forklift, that horn gets stuck. And it's a part of you that will never leave, because you know maintenance will not fix it. So now whenever we hear that forklift just beep for no reason and just blare that horn, well, all thanks of you, Tim.
It did before.
Woo!
Is it Tim's turn to roast, or?
All right, thank you, my fellow roasters. I don't think I've cried that much since Bambi. I wanted to give everybody here an opportunity to toast Tim Jones as well. If you guys had any last words that you guys want to say to Tim, he's going to be gone to Canada. You know, they don't have like electricity up there, so
Yeah.
no emails. You gotta send a goose mail tied to a goose. Pigeon, no, it's too cold for pigeons.
No, I can't go.
Anybody up, or yes, no, maybe? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand this over to Tim, give him an opportunity to have his last say to everybody. I'm gonna go smoke.
Right. Actually, I don't know why I need this. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody who came. Anybody who white to
15-minute limit!
I don't need it. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who showed up, first of all. And working at Pro Labs was actually a lot of fun. Some days it wasn't the most fun, but it's a crazy place to work. And but the people are what is more important than anything else. And these guys are really great. I mean, they are. They make just going to work so much fun. And yeah, we have our moments, and as you heard, and Cal's not here, but we definitely had some moments that these guys would all run.
It's on video, man, just say it.
They did. They ran. Oh God, did they run? But yeah, I didn't back down from Cal at all. I just give it back to him. He deserved it. So, so yeah, that's what they were talking about with that stuff. Yeah, we get into arguments about all kinds of stuff, and Cal would just end up walking away. But in the meantime, I didn't realize that you actually got stuck in the middle of one of those conversations. All I can remember is the one in the back, and these Actually, Steele was on the forklift, and Mike was standing there with him, and Cal came back on, and we got into it right away, and I was just yelling at him, and these two just Steele took on the forklift, and Mike was kind of just not even sure where to go. Looking for some place to hide. And I was kind of, what are you guys hiding? But I just didn't understand it, but yeah, Cal just got under my skin too many times, and I just get bad enough of him. But whatever. No, everybody that I work with, Michelle, Rob, Scott, and all you guys, just really had a great time, and you guys are all really good people. And it was a fun place to work, and it's a pretty decent company to work for. It's unfortunate, it's just time for me to go, that's all. And no, I miss all of you. It was just really gonna be hard to replace that kind of friendship that we had there. It was a really good place to work. That's about all I got to say. If anybody else has anything to say, go right ahead.
I'm gonna miss you, man. I am.
Yeah.
I respect the job that you did there. Your knowledge.
Thanks.
I got an earful of that, so.
I hope I helped. As much as cause the problem, I hope I helped as much.
Plenty of help. Appreciate it. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, I miss all these guys. This was a really good place to work.